XRP and Bitcoin will solve everything, guys, and the 1% knows this, which is why Operation Chokepoint 2.0 is seemingly underway. As we can see here, we do not live in a free market, and capitalism is being killed as management of small US banks are trying to ensure that they don't have any exposure or any ties to that of crypto, which is absolutely insane, guys. But that is not all. We have a lot more to cover in today's video. Firstly, in regards to the SEC Ripple lawsuit, we also have more updates in regard to the US banks in response to the SVB's collapse, as well as the most important aspect of this video being how Bitcoin as well as XRP threaten the entire global economy, but more importantly how they will solve everything, guys. But before I get into that, if you guys like this type of videos and would like to see more, then let me know by smashing the like button down below and subscribing to the channel with that post notification bell turned on. So, quickly looking at the market for XRP today, guys, we can see that XRP is currently trading at 36.82 cents and has dropped in value by a total of 1.12%, guys, which is to be expected. It is as I predicted yesterday, guys. I did not believe that XRP would be able to hold at the support level at the 37% region. I believe that XRP is still in a motion of this ABC correction path, and we'll see XRP continue to dump in direction of this green buy zone that I drew out around the 36% region and the 33% region. So I believe that XRP will continue to drop in value, and that will continue to happen until a more definitive ruling in the Ripple v SEC lawsuit has been released to us. And once that happens and it's come out in the Supreme Court, we will see XRP's value increase and pump like crazy. And I believe an answer will be given to us any day, guys. As you can see here, Deaton says Ripple case could get to Supreme Court before Congress acts. And effectively, guys, this article is covering a series of tweets between Eleanor Terrett and John Deaton, where Eleanor Terrett says, in the SEC budget proposal, Gary Gensler emphasised the agency's intention to ramp up #crypto enforcement. More money means more hiring, and SEC has already said it plans to add extra staff to its digital asset enforcement squad, which has already doubled in size in just 1 year. So as we already know, Gary Gensler is a tyrant, and he's doing everything he can to come after every crypto, every digital asset, deeming them all securities. And John Deaton's responses was saying that I said for 2 years clarity comes from the courts, not Congress and not the SEC. It's not the way it should be, but it is the way that it is, and it's the way it's going to be. Hell, the Ripple case could be heard by the Supreme Court before Congress acts, and we must fight in the courts, which, as John Deaton said a little while ago, I believe it was a week ago now, he believes that before the end of March, in the next few weeks, we could see a ruling from Judge Torres, and that verdict, regardless of the fact, will definitely see XRP's price fluctuate in the market. But I do have to reiterate one thing, guys, and it's very important to note that from a tweet from Blockworks News, MasterCard and Visa are still issuing crypto debit cards with more Web3 companies, and with or without the United States, XRP will be here, and XRP will be here to stay. They are already integrated worldwide within CBDCs with RippleNet. So yes, the USA and Coinbase and the SEC are holding XRP back with their growth, but regardless of the verdict with the lawsuit, XRP will still continue to grow. There is one asset that solves debt, currency and liquidity crisis, and it is XRP. The contagion can no longer be controlled. A CBDC could help with this. As it happens, we have already developed something like this. This was an emergency action in the last few days, of course. So it's like I've been saying, guys, CBDCs, whether you like it or not, they are the future. And thankfully for us, XRP, Ripple, RippleNet, they are well integrated within CBDCs across the globe with their excessively powerful cross-border payments. All CBDCs are moving from Swift and using RippleNet instead. So this market cap of 36-37 cents with XRP is absolutely nothing in comparison to what it will become in the future when CBDCs become more mainstream. And this is why the 1% are scared, because XRP as well as Bitcoin threaten the entire global economy. As you can see here, when centralized exchanges go bust, stablecoins losing their pegging, traditional banks going bust, times like this is what makes us remember why Satoshi created Bitcoin in the first place. And IMF warned G20 that growth of Bitcoin and crypto could lead to banks losing their deposits, which of course it would. Bitcoin threatens not just national security, but the entire global economy, and here they come. But here's one thing that a lot of people seem to forget. Everyone in this space has ignored the fact that the government has admitted on video they met with the 4 Satoshis. Why do you think they haven't come out and addressed this? Why have they pretended for all these years that it's some unknown person? And this is a video shown where the government will want to crush Bitcoin and they are blaming the entire collapse on crypto on Bitcoin. Just take a listen to this, guys.
Only value of a Bitcoin is what the other guy will pay for it. And I think, honestly, I think there's a good chance that Bitcoin, a lot of the buyers out there are up there jazzing it up every day so that maybe you'll buy it too and take them out. And I quite mean that, by the way. You know, these people are very good at manipulating the press these days and getting news out. And so every day, you know, you have CNBC, nonstop Bitcoin. Who cares about Bitcoin? I mean, you know, the world's economy is so big. We move, JP Morgan alone, these companies, $6 trillion. We move all this money. And Bitcoin in total is, all these currencies are $50 billion, maybe $1 billion trades a day. And the other thing I've always made of Bitcoin, governments, and this is not a technological statement, governments are going to crush it one day. Governments like to know where the money is, who has it, and what you're doing with it. And you, in case you haven't noticed, okay? And governments like to control their currency.
So there you have it, guys. It's like he said, governments like to control the money, like knowing where all the money is, and they cannot control money within Bitcoin, within crypto, as it's decentralized. So killing Bitcoin would be the final kill shot to crypto, or so it's believed. However, XRP, I believe, is almost independent of that of Bitcoin. As we can see in the market, Bitcoin was pumping like crazy over the past few days. And XRP did not follow in its lead like most crypto assets do. Most crypto assets, when Bitcoin is pumping, they follow in its lead. And XRP has not been doing that. And there are numerous factors as to why that may be. But to me, that makes me believe that XRP, just like Bitcoin, have their own influence and are very, very powerful. Which is probably why Gary Gensler, as well as the SEC and the other governments in the US, are trying their hardest to control and regulate XRP, and they will come after Bitcoin in the near future. And then just as a final point before I wrap this video up, this is going to cover the news in regards to the SVB, the Silicon Valley Bank. And if you thought Silicon Valley Bank was bad, the Fed is sitting on unrealized losses of $1.2 trillion on their $8.3 trillion bond portfolio, and the Fed is losing money every day by paying an excessive amount of money to commercial banks via reverse repos, as you can see here. Absolutely insane stuff, guys. And then finally, US regional banks today. The First Republic Bank is down by 62%, West Alliance is down by 55%, Comerica is down 20%, East West Bancorp down 15%, Leon's Bancorp down 23%. These are companies with market caps in the billions. The index that tracks the 24 major banks is down by 10%, so yes, due to the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank, all banks across the United States has taken a massive hit. It is all to be expected, but it's exactly why we need crypto, exactly why people want their money out of the banks and into assets such as XRP, such as Bitcoin, such as decentralized currencies that cannot be controlled by government, which is also why some people are against CBDCs. But regardless of that, CBDCs are going to come because governments want to control the money at all costs. But that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Just for the record, I'm not a financial advisor and it's not financial advice, so please do trade at your own discretion. I'm going to say to my views based off my own research, so make sure you do your own research, guys. But otherwise, if you want to keep up to date on all the hot crypto coins that could blow up and make you the most gains possible, then please feel free to subscribe to the channel and turn on that post notification bell as well. Like the video, drop a comment down below on your thoughts and what coin you'd like to see next. But remember, guys, it's just a coin, and I'll see you in the next video.